I hate drawing grass. Yeah. I don't know. That's good enough. So this is a new map, or one of my new maps anyway. I'm just working on it slowly like all the other ones I have on the go. So this one's a farm. Um, it's kind of bare because I'm really not done yet. I'm just starting in this area and just adding things as I go, sort of, and see how it looks. So right now I got stuck doing grass because why not? It's so time consuming. It doesn't have to be, but like usually a lot of the things you do in maps and stuff is good enough. Um, but if you really want to make stuff look good, it takes this time. It takes this amount of work and effort, and you just slowly go back and forth and draw the grass and take your time on it and take your time on anything you do. It ends up just looking good, you know? Um, so there's that. There's the road done, sort of. That's what it looks like. It's not too bad, I guess. I still think it's a little wide, you know? I always end up making things too big. And this is a little too big, I think. Maybe not. I don't know. I don't know. What do you think? Is the road too big? Okay, so this part this part is never fun. Adding joints to everything. Oh god. There's quick ways to do it, but it's still, you know, a pain. So I guess that will work. Let's see what 0.2 looks like, maybe. That might be okay. Um, needs to be stronger. Try 4, just straight. Oh, crap. Wrong one. 4. Let's get these right first, because I don't think they have any density or anything on them. Yeah, so let's do this. I think it's that. I don't remember. How heavy should these be? 2.5? Because it's just wood. Strength equals 10 for now. So that should do it. Now let's go see what our joints will look like. Okay, you get out of the way. It might be okay. Geez, that looks like it's in the ground, doesn't it? What's going on? This better not be in the ground. That might throw things off. No, I think we're okay. Um, it might. I don't know. Sometimes it won't attach very well if it's just a little bit of the joint overlapping like that. Let's take a look. Okay, get out of here. Yeah. Looks like it's holding, so we're good. That's good. That's really good because I needed that. I needed that to happen. Um, so what we do now, we can just literally copy paste this all to the bottom ones here because they're the same size and the same dimensions, except for the sum. Hold on. The sides are the same size. Okay, so there's the bottom ones. You know, I could probably even do these and I just move I just have to move this up here. That'll do it. And we do this a second time. People don't realize, just how much effort goes into making a mod. And, it's when you put this much effort into making a mod and it only gets a few hundred, a few thousand views on the workshop, you're just like, man, what am I doing? Right? Like, what am I honestly doing? Because it's not getting seen, you're not getting recognized, the work is not getting appreciated. And you're just let down. You're left like feeling like crap, basically. And you see all these war mods and stuff, military vehicles and guns on the workshop and everything. Um, and it just seems like they're all overtaking. There's really no getting around. You know, every page has a military vehicle or a gun or some kind of war thing. Um, and it's like, why? Like, why is this so popular? How did this get so big? First of all, and why? Why are the devs just allowing all this clutter on the front uh, workshop like this? So, and then you have mods like this. Like it's a farm um, that really just don't seem to compete at all with all these military mods and stuff like that. And it's just a big letdown, man. It really is. I don't know. All you can do is just keep trying and hope that maybe one mod is going to get a hit, right? That's what you hope for. Um, to be honest, that's what you hope for. Jeez, how many more of these? So I got the top and the bottoms now. I'm getting the bottoms. If I had this a little more organized, it would be easier to determine which ones I've already done. But I don't have things very organized. So what do you do? Like, yeah. See, okay. So now I got to do this right there, and now I can take both of them and do this with them. And doing all this makes the frame dynamic, and that means it's all going to fall, and they're all props. You can move them, pick them up. They're maneuverable, and it's fun whenever you collide into one or destroy one or a bunch of frames because what happens then is the whole thing starts to crumble down like a real building. Okay, so is that it? Oh, no, the vertical one's here. I gotta do the middles. So let's just grab that one. Which ones am I getting here? So I want this one. Come on. That one. And that one. And then we're just gonna copy paste. Simple as that. And of course, move it. Because, yeah. Sometimes you forget, like, to move things like that. And it just messes things up. You play the game, and then, like, everything just falls apart. Excuse me. The map just comes crumbling down. Oh, jeez. It's funny. Okay, so keep doing this, like this. And then finally, the top ones. Sorry if you could hear any background noise. I have a bunch of cats and I live in a noisy apartment complex. I hate it here. The cats are the only things that keep me happy. And modding Teardown. And I guess Murdoch. You know, he's my brother. We live together. There. Jeez, look at all those joints. Like that's honestly what it's like though. That's what it's like. Your map just gets cluttered with all these nodes and it gets hard to see sometimes. Save that so we don't end up losing all that progress. Okay, now we get to see what this does. Um, oops, open our doors. We you stay open. Yeah, okay. So let's just grab one, right? Let's grab one. Oh, look at that. Okay, this is going to be awesome. Yeah. It's like that. That's that, folks. We have ourselves a dynamic frame just like that. Um, yeah, okay. Good. Good work. Good steps. Good progress. So what I have here, it's a windmill. It's going to be a windmill anyway. I just copied a model and converted it, and then now I'm just editing it in pieces. Mm, yeah, it looks okay, I guess. Just keep doing that. There. Then we have some wood. Perfect. And right, I was gonna go and edit all this. Okay, wait. Not yet. Because we have some stuff to do yet. We gotta do this. So now you get to watch me model. Aren't you guys so blessed? Because, I mean, a lot of it is this. You go in and fine tune things and stuff. It's just more time consuming crap, right? Like, it just takes up your time. You wish you could be doing something else. Maybe you're dreaming of a big party or something, or sleeping, right? Anything but this. You don't want to do this all the time because you end up just thinking about stuff. You're stuck in your thoughts, you're bored, and it's like that. So, oh, come on. Okay. Um, what else? What else should we add to this thing? It's kind of bare. Maybe nothing. I don't need to do that. Now we could go ahead and do this. And since we're got to do this twice, we'll do that there. Oops. Yeah, how's that? That's good. So, hmm. No, let's not do this again. One more time here. One more time. Okay, so 57 for 2. Yeah. And then we're going to go here, do that, and do that. I wish there was a way, like, where it didn't... Yeah, whatever. Okay. And then we got to do this one more time. Copy, paste. It's going to be a bit lighter this time. 58. Oop. Come on. There we go. Yeah, it looks like wood. Looks like wood grain, at least. I could edit the colors to make them match a little bit more. So once that's done, now I gotta go uh, do this. Go all the way around and get rid of all the pop-ups that appeared. It's okay, it's not too bad. Whatever. But like, I don't blame you for not watching this video all the way through, or like even watching most of it, because this is just me talking, showing you how I make my mods and what goes into them. Um, and that's it. That's really what this first video is about, I guess. Just me getting into the talking things and modding and talking and modding at the same time. There's that. How long has it been? Like a couple of minutes now? It's not too bad. Um, where else? Where else? Where else? Where else? Where else? There's probably some on the side here, but I don't really mind that. It's not so visible. Okay. Hmm. All right. I think that's good enough. So now I gotta match these up a little closer so it doesn't look so weird. Yeah. How's that, right? Like, I don't know. I think that's a good little windmill tail rudder. Great. So now you got to do the same thing for here. But you know what? I'm probably not going to do that texture thing. All I'm going to do is this. Because that would be way too much work. That's all I'm going to do there. If I could, if I want, let's see what this looks like. Let's be more red. Rust. It's hard to get sometimes. Hard to match. So what we can do is add some rust. I could show you how to do that. 130. Go to 1. Oh, that's too red. Yeah, that's good. That's okay. Try that for now. Okay, so 130, 0.1, right? I did that. So now we go to corrosion. Bring that down. Choose a random seed. Put growth depth all the way down because we don't need it. Unless we do need it this time. Sometimes it's different. No, we don't need growth depth. Work you. If that doesn't work, sometimes you can use like excuse me, overgrowth. I have an overgrowth thing here. It's kind of the same thing, but we yeah. In our case, no, that's not what I need. Ah, there we go. Okay, so looks like I just had to go in and out of it so for some reason. So then you click that a few times until, oh geez. Um, let's see how we can not make it grow on there. Perfect. So we have all that selected now, so now it's not going to grow onto the wood. And now we can do our shader. Just like that a little bit. Looks like rust, right? And we could also do it here. Oh. So what we do, I gotta go back here. Random. What the heck was this? 130. 0.1. Hit that. Go here. Corrosion. If I just leave it, apparently it's good enough. Oh. We have to select all this so it doesn't grow onto the wood. Then we can do this a few times. See what that looks like. And we can even do this. And 22. And it adds another texture, rust texture. 22. Good. There. Now we have a rusty windmill. That'll be it for this video. Thanks for watching if you made it this far. I appreciate it. Maybe hopefully you got some insight on how mods are made and what goes into them. What goes into my mods anyway. Next video, I'll probably end up showing you how to put this thing together, and I might even show you another map or two that I have on the go. But for now, I'm going to be focusing probably on this farm map for a little while because it's looking good and it's keeping me going. Alrighty, thanks for watching.